our fucking recording got fucking destroyed or it just didn't go through.
It's very true.
I just fucking made a fucking video for nothing.
Yeah, so we're gonna do another one and see if they try and delete this one as well. I'm reading an article now about Mary Lou Danling. I really don't want to learn these people's names, so I'm just gonna call her the Asian chick.
Yeah.
So the Asian chick, right? She was outside of the country in this article published on Monday, October 2nd, 2017. But it was updated on Tuesday, October 3rd. I want to see the original. Don't you? Now, what we're really talking about here is there was a shooting in Vegas on Monday night. I hope you heard about this. I'm calling it the Mandalay Bay Massacre because pretty much 58 people were killed and over 500 people were injured. And they're trying to tell us that there was one guy who's like, 62 years old?
Yeah.
He was 62 years old. He lives in a nursing home over in Mesquite, Nevada. Right? Totally just an old, and he looks like he drank like a bottle of whiskey a day, pretty much. He lived.
Even fit.
No, nothing at all. And apparently he joined ISIS, I guess, a week ago. I heard this through somebody, through another conspiracy, whatever. But me personally, as well as, Ray here, we were listening to the scanner from about, I want to say 12:30 to about 7 o'clock in the morning. I was nonstop on that thing. Literally, she was
both
driving.
Heard it.
Yeah.
We're not like fucking seeing or hearing shit. We both heard it. We both read the same articles, and yet things are changing.
Yeah. The biggest one was a video of a young lady who was interviewed right after the shooting happened. And this was the Mandalay Bay Massacre. And she came out and she was saying that it's someone was there, a little Asian chick, older. She pretty much was yelling into the crowd. She had pushed her way to the front, right next to the stage. So there's multiple people that have seen this girl or woman, and she pretty much was saying that you're all gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. And then because that sounds crazy, and she probably was kind of crazy, the security escorted her out. That video or that interview.
It's gone. It's all fucking gone.
But people remember it. It's like, are we all just going to be like, oh, it's gone now. Let's just forget about it. It
doesn't exist anymore, even though we all know about it.
We all saw it. I know you saw it. You saw it too. Okay? Don't act like you didn't see that shit. Now, I heard about a second shooter and that this Asian chick got arrested or, apprehended, as the police said over the police scanner. Now, this was all happening during this moment where I believe they had cornered a second shooter in New York, New York. He was in a shop inside New York, New York. I was really like gung-ho about this, excuse the pun, but the fact of the matter is they were about to send in a strike team of 11 officers, highly trained super soldiers that were going to go in there and take this guy out. So I was on sharp. I knew exactly what time it was because I sent a couple messages out saying they're about to go in. They're about to go in to get the second shooter because they had already killed this first shooter in his room. I guess it was the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay. Now, this is a completely different hotel, and the police are over there with tactical teams. I heard it from the police directly.
On their fucking scanner.
They were after somebody who was gonna shoot them. I mean, it could have been another crazy person, but why aren't we hearing about this other crazy person that had no involvement with the Mandalay Bay Massacre? Okay, again, that's not the only thing. And now, we're also hearing, or I'm hearing a little bit about a bomb, and that there was a bomb threat at the Luxor. Again, I heard on the scanner, a bunch of people hit the floor at the Luxor around 2 o'clock, 2:20. And pretty much all of this, every single piece of this has not either been released or nobody's talking about it or it's being covered up.
It's bad. Like, they're like straight up lying to us. And they're not even doing it in a sly way, which is the funny thing. Like, it's so obvious.
It's
but
really
people
bad
are just
at
gonna.
it.
But the sad part is, people are just gonna accept that and be like, "Oh well, I guess it didn't happen." Or come on, wake the fuck up, people. We all read it. We all
Saw it.
saw the videos. It did happen. There's no fucking denying this bullshit. There was. It was a multiple person shooting.
At least I'll give him.
No
I'll give
old
him.
man is gonna fucking run from
Yeah,
like place to place with
again,
guns and like ammo.
How is he supposed to get into the 32nd floor with all these guns?
I can't even go through the strip that fast, and I'm fit.
It's impossible, right? And then even if there was only one shooter, there is now another video we actually just found right now of another shooter at the Aria.
Aria.
Yeah, so this was 15 minutes after the Mandalay Bay massacre, and he pretty much was just running around shooting.
He's booking it 15.
He's just running around shooting inside the hotel. I think that was the second shooter that they cornered into the New York. Of course, again, speculation because all the information isn't in. Yes, it is. We were there. You heard it. Okay, you saw the videos. You can put two and two together. Okay,
this was a paid operation, and then now her ass is somewhere else out of this country. She's good. She's good for life. She just shot a shit ton of people. She's good. She's good.
Yeah, right. And even if she didn't shoot anybody, the fact that she knew,
yeah,
we should rip her freaking head off. I mean, nicely.
Where is her picture so everyone can see it? And then if you see that bitch, you rip her fucking head off.
Oh,
please.
She's not allowed back in America. That's the one thing that needs to happen. Boom. This is the Asian chick. I'm so bright. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me lower the brightness for you so that we all can see her face.
This bitch right here.
See her? That one. Okay? I don't know her name, and I will never know her name. She will always be Asian chick. Okay? This Asian chick. All right? I don't care about,
what's so crazy is, like, we saw, like, an article. He gave it to his mother.
That's right, I sent it to her.
We both read, and then, we went back through to, like, see that article now that we saw the information change, and they fucking changed it.
It's, like, crazy obvious, too, because
bold letters.
It's, like, almost like they just inserted the she's out of the country. Like, I almost can hear it in a different voice.
To make us believe this.
Insane! How's it going? Okay, here she is, right here. It's her having fun with her hubby, having drinks like they usually do every single night. And then, I think there's only one high-powered rifle. But the thing that gets me the most is, update, companion Mary Lou Danley, it used to say was arrested. But now it says she's out of the country. I literally said to my mom as I sent this article to her that they arrested her and that she should read this article to learn and get up to date on what's happening over here.
They are going through the internet. They are changing things and covering it up for everyone. I mean, like, it's like the separate it's not just fake news like on TV.
No.
Now we have to worry about fake news on the internet everywhere. It's so sad. The original story was yesterday. Now it's something completely different. It's not even the same.
It's insane now. Everything that you're hearing, literally everywhere, is a lie. Now, again, this is my own theory. Okay, this is me putting two and two together, and I think that Ray kind of agrees with me. There was a second shooter. Let's get past the fact that you believe there was one. I'm hoping that we're changing your mind. But there was a second shooter. They cornered him into New York, at around approximately 1:45 in the morning. Now, between 1:45 and about 2 o'clock, the tactical specialist team of 11 officers were going to go in and take this guy out. Now, pretty much, the strip is shut down till Thursday. There was a bomb threat at the Luxor around the same time. What do you think they're doing? I think right now, they're standoff. There's probably some hostages involved in this situation, and they're over there right now just covering it up, trying to make sure this guy doesn't blow up half the strip.
We have to make another video because it's coming to town.
Oh,
But
I think
yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not.